Hey everybody. As you can see, I am still here in Georgia, second week. Just a quick review of the struggles I have been through throughout the last video and these last 2 weeks of me making the last video. So, as you can see, I got my hair cut. I found a barbershop. It wasn't expensive either, it was actually cheap. The same as I pay in the city. I am in a different room, still looking for a home. I have officially found a job, even though my lash is messed up. And yeah, I'm getting things together, and it's only my second week, going into my third week. Hopefully I get a house soon because I'm getting low on funds and I don't want to run through my money. I want to have just enough for my deposit and my first month's rent. So if I get too low, I go home until they call me about a house. But so far it's been good here. I done do the location I had last week. Well, coming into this last week was pretty nice. I found the Walmart. I found a rainbow. It's like a strip, like I guess a strip mall. You know how you have all the little plazas? I found a room that's close to two plazas and a Walmart. I've been going crazy. I ain't gonna cap. I was losing my mind because I had passed up a job that was working weekends only for a job paying less. That kind of bothered me. I thought I was gonna have to go home to save money, but I ended up getting a job. I started this week, and yeah, I'm moving around hotel to hotel, see how they are, what's cheaper, what's better for me to live. So far, so good. They decent. They not extravagant. Of course, I'm finding the ones that's low cost. Um, I'm not in the hood. I'm not downtown. So I have a little ways. I did enroll in school. Um, I gotta make an appointment to go take my assessment test. So I will be starting in August. So that'll be another reason I come back. Hopefully I find a house by then. And yeah, I know I keep picking my face. I'm gonna go wash my hands once this video is over. I I look in the mirror, but I don't really pay attention to the bumps on my face. Being that I don't have adult activity and I don't do those type of things. Oh, so I did meet someone who tried to talk to me, and it's like the way I met them, I'm not going to talk to them. Not trying to be mean or rude, but first of all, I'm a visitor. I'm new to this state, so I'm not going to just start talking to somebody right off the hand. I want to get the feel of the state, the city, before I start mingling with people like that. And two, he lied about his name. I was walking to Walmart. I could just go ahead and briefly tell you guys what happened. I was walking to Walmart from my room and I seen him at the bus stop. So when I came back across, he was still at the bus stop and he stopped me. And he told me his name was one thing, but then when I put my number in his phone and called my phone, my caller ID said a whole nother name. So it's like, bro, you lied about your name already. That's a red flag number one. Not knocking that he was at the bus stop because he did have on work uniform, so that means he did have a job. But being the history of my 10-year relationship, of meeting him on the bus and spending 10 years just to figure out that it did not work, the red flag too was him being at the bus stop. Not trying to be hard on him or talk about him, but I've been down that road of lessons, and I learned that lesson to, hey, I'm not picking nobody up from the bus stop. I can't do it. I know they not the same. I get they not the same. But the lesson I learned from picking somebody up at the bus is going to stay just a lesson. I'm not going down that road again. Nothing to him because he seemed like a decent dude. It's just that I've been there before and can't do it no more. That's it. That's all about the bus. But my final red flag was the same day I met him, he was trying to come link up with me to my room. And it's like, bro, take the time to text me something intellectual, like see who I am, where I'm from, what I'm here for. He didn't do any of that. He just jumped into what's my name and let me come see you. And it's like, nah, bruh. Even though I lied and told him I was leaving with my little cousin and I was leaving the state in the morning because I'm just here visiting, it doesn't even matter. So far, the little area I'm in is predominantly black. The last part I was in, it was black, but it was off into a cut, so it wasn't much over there. Like you had to, it wasn't nothing else. It was some in walking distance, but it was like 20 minutes. It was like a 20-minute walk to get there. Here, I'm literally right next door to Walmart, so just been a little corner, boom, right there. I have had good luck since I've been here. I've been on 3 different interviews. I only took one job not knowing that it was the less paying job because it was through the temp service. They supposed to transfer my job and didn't. They ended up playing me. I came down here for forklift. They told me they was going to certify me. I took the test. They told me I failed, but then gave me a job paying way less than what I was making, which to me should be bullcrap because, oh, I thought that was a bump. My bad. To me, it should be bullcrap because I was working for y'all for the last 5 months in a whole nother state doing this. So I feel like if you would have tested me on anything, you should have put me on a physical machine and let me show you what I could do instead of letting me take this paper test that didn't really mean nothing. It gave me 3 minutes to answer 20 questions. Literally, like, don't know how you're gonna pass that, but whatever. I'm grateful for this whole experience. Not knocking none of the experience. I now understand that it's a real process. If I ever move to another state or consider moving to another state, I will make sure I get housing first instead of doing it the way I did it. But even though the way I did it is a learning experience, I took a risk and I'm sticking to it. My kids are ready to come up here with me. They're tired of me calling home. Every time I call, they're ready to get on the plane to come where I'm at. So that's a struggle. I'm ready for them to be here too. After 2 weeks of not being around them, I'm not homesick because I don't want to go back to Michigan. I'm kid sick. Like, I'm used to my kids being gone for the summer, but I'm not used to being gone from them. If that makes any sense to anybody. Like, I'm used to being at home and my kids are off with their relatives for the summer. But in this situation, my kids are still in school in Michigan, so they are still at home, and technically I am away from home. And yeah, I'm ready to be around my kids so they can get on my nerve. I'm one of those parents, I'd have spent that much time with my kids that I can't not be around them. I call them every day even though they ignore me. But outside of that, I have no thoughts of going back to Michigan. I think if I had to go back, like as to stay, I would probably be depressed. No cap, but I get over it. I know school is a new journey for me, so I'm taking this time to focus. I'm gonna have all my fun before school starts so that I can shut down and focus on what I came up here for. Not to mention, movie studio, whole little factory. It looked like a factory, but it's a whole movie studio right next door. So it inspired me to dig into my resources. I am gonna go home and get my business cards and my business equipment and put it in storage here. So if I have any jobs, I could just go to storage, get my equipment, take it back. I am going to get my car because it costs a lot to do lifts around here, and I'm trying to cut costs on money. I even thought about going to buy a bike. So with that being a summary, Gonna call it a day. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Hope you guys stay positive in everything that you do. And I'll talk to you guys later.